You can't hear me because my mic wasn't on. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. I was just blabbing on. Um, yeah, no, I was actually, while I was, you couldn't hear me. I was talking about, I was looking up Tina Turner's meditation music. I knew that she was into Kirtan and everything, but I heard some today. It was amazing. So I'm going to get that together, maybe have it next time. I could find it real quick and it wasn't quite forthcoming. But today we're going to talk about unicorns and other things that are unicorn related. Karen, hey Karen, thank you guys for letting me know. Um, and what is so cool about, you know, we're in a wonderful frame right now where we're kind of in the in-betweens, kind of in between that crazy solstice energy, and we had some eclipses. We had the oh my gosh, we had March at the equinox, and we're just like it's intense. This going off. Schumann has been going off, and we're kind of in a lull right now. We're kind of quiet. The sun's quieted down. Schumann resonance kind of being chill, not getting just spikes hit so hard. The Schumann resonance is like usually around 7 or 8. It was spiking up in like in the 50s, 52. Which means that it's just intense energy, and that we as humanity has held it together as good as we have through all that is amazing. So give yourself a pat on the back that you're still here, still smiling, still coming in to play with me at Spiritual Chit Chat. And we've got some quiet time now. We've got a little bit of peace and quiet. It is being recommended. Archangel especially is coming in, as well as Archangel Metatron. That this is a time to really get your rest, take your quiet time, go on vacation, enjoy your family, enjoy life. Don't worry about stuff. Don't worry about things that seem to be going wrong. Really get in and enjoy life. It's really important that our minds and our energies are on what we love, what we appreciate, what brings us happiness, what brings us joy. And, we were talking about this about 2 months ago, really intensely, because coming through all that intense energy that we had, that was to help us, make it through, kind of basically. But now it's about the creative forces. It's about what we're creating. We've come through some major upgrades, major activations. We're like running on all pistons now. And we need to be really mindful of what we're thinking about. Are we thinking about what we're trying to create? Are we thinking about, holy hell, what did the leaders on this planet, self-appointed leaders on this planet, decide this today? Every day it's something new. And we need to kind of keep our mind off of that, because we're creating our own paradigm. We're creating our own experience. We're moving into this 5D. And I'm going to say 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12D stuff. We're working with unicorns, and they're 12th dimensional beings. The dragons, all these mystical beings are very, very high frequency. And so just the fact that we're being called to work with them, just the fact that you guys are here, shows that interest, and also that natural connection to those realms. And so it's super fun to see you guys that are here. I know we got a few people. There's a lot of kids. This is like their last week of school. We've got graduations, we've got weddings, we've got vacations. And so this is a time of year when all my stuff kind of goes into quiet zone too. But that's good, because I got a lot going on this month, and I'm getting the new Conscious Living Academy set up over on Thinkific. So I'm going to be having an academy for you guys. And it's so wonderful, the platform, because I'm going to be able to have a membership area where, if those of you that want to be part of the membership and get discounts and free classes and join the meditations, and, the top tiers even get to have the master classes on Thursdays. You guys have access to stuff. I'm going to be able to have a bunch of free stuff. So I'm really, really excited. I had the other platform, and it it wasn't big enough. It wasn't active enough for all the stuff I want to give you guys. I want to give you guys stuff. And so I'm really, really excited. We're hoping to have it going July. I have a lot of work I got to do because I have to download all the videos from the other platform, put it on my thing, edit, tweak, see if they're okay, blah, 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 upload them to one thing, upload them to another thing, and then upload them. So it's really time consuming. So I'm going to be working very hard to get all that done for you guys because I love you and I'm super excited. It means a lot to me that you guys are here, that you come to Spiritual Chit Chat and take your time to be a part of what's going on. So I have before us Diana Cooper's book called The Wonder of Unicorns. And so I am actually going to read out of her book today. Now, part of the reason we're doing unicorns is you guys know that I'm doing the unicorn class on Thursday. So it's a unicorn master class. It's about 2.5 hours to learn all about unicorns. And then we do a wonderful meditation at the end where we take a like a spiritual shamanic journey to meet a unicorn that's going to be a guide for you from now on. So it's really powerful. So if you guys have any calling for the unicorns, or maybe after you hear this wonderful little snippet that I'm going to read for you, maybe you'll, if you're not thrilled about them now, maybe you will be in a few minutes. Part of the reason that I'm reading this out of the book instead of just gathering information and giving it to you is because Diana Cooper is an amazing teacher. She's over in the UK, and she is so full of light and love that everything that she puts out is just imbued with this energy. And I want to read the words she wrote so that you too will feel the energy of her words and her consciousness flow over you. She's part of the reason, and I'm going to say 90% a part of the reason why I am so much in love with unicorns again, and realizing that they're a part of our consciousness and they're a part of our experience. And she allowed them to come back in. I've always had loved unicorns. When my granddaughter was little, I bought her 2 giant peak unicorns, everything, but it was Diana Cooper that was like, no, the unicorns are here. They're communicating with you. They want to talk to you. If they're coming into your life in any way, shape, or form, start listening. And I did. And this is why we're here today, because they love us. So let's read. Let us read. I'm going to practice my voice acting voice on you, because this is part of what I do. My big part of the work that I do is I do the audiobook and audio narration for kids, because it just makes sense with me being a goofball, huh? So let's read about unicorns. This is her chapter 1. And she says, unicorns are fully of the angelic realms and live in the 7th dimensions and higher. They are aspects of the divine in the same way that angels are. They are white horses, typically, which have ascended into the higher dimensions. Just like humans, horses reincarnate until they become perfected beings. In their case, they return to Earth again and again to learn their lessons until they become white horses and can ascend in a blaze of light. Then they work with us in their spiritual bodies as unicorns. While angels work through your heart, unicorns work with your soul. Angels help and guide their human charges in all sorts of ways. They smooth our path and respond to requests as long as they are for the highest good. They guard and protect those in their care and whisper higher choices to them. Their wings enfold, comfort, and succor their charges. The great ascended horses, on the other hand, look for those who radiate a light and have a vision beyond their little selves. They seek people who aspire to help others and to change the world, even if it's just in their small little corner of it. The light of a unicorn is so powerful that it enters people gradually in waves, only ever as much as an individual can cope with at the given time. Unicorns help you hold your vision, and they give you courage and faith to continue in the face of challenges and opposition. They strengthen and steady you so that you have the dignity and charisma to fight for what you believe is right. Unicorns grant wishes. Angels do this too, for they grant wishes of the heart, those things that make you feel happier and lighter. Unicorns grant soul wishes, those things that satisfy you deeply and help you to fulfill your pre-life contract or soul contract. They encourage you to hold on to your aspirations and visions, to stand up for those ambitions that are for the highest good of all. They have the long-term growth of your soul, your community, and the world in mind. Clairvoyants see unicorns as shining white horses with a spiraling horn of light from their brow chakra, the chakra of enlightenment. One psychic told me that when she saw a unicorn, it was like seeing a million diamonds sparkling in the sunlight. It was so bright that she could scarcely look at it. And that's how I see them too. Their horns could be likened to a magic wand, pouring out divine energy. Wherever they direct this light, healing takes place. This is not just physical and emotional healing, but also soul healing. They dissolve and heal the deepest, most profound wounds of the soul, which may have plagued you for many lifetimes. So, unicorns are really important for healing too. If you're ready, the unicorns can help you clear all the karma, whether these are personal, family, or country lessons. You can call on them to help with it all. One of the most wondrous sights is to see the lords of karma, who are of the angelic rank of the powers. We've talked about the 9 realms of angels, right? So this is the realm of the powers. Um, and so to see the lords of karma cross the heavens as they perform their duties, surrounded by hundreds of unicorns. The powers vibrate at a frequency far beyond the archangels and our mighty lights. Unicorns reconnect people to their spirit. When you think about a unicorn, it wakens an energy within you that aligns you with higher realms. And if you meet a unicorn in dreams or meditation, your soul is connecting to the unicorn energy and great changes take place. Behind the scenes, the unicorns are always inspiring you. The unicorns carry qualities of love, peace, calm, gentleness, hope, majesty, caring, magic, and mystery. They'll come to you when you are ready, helping you to develop your unicorn qualities. Of course, they work in cooperation with animals as well as angels and elementals. While they're perfectly balanced in their male and female qualities, they are considered to carry feminine energy. And this is because wisdom, compassion, and love are more powerful than masculine qualities in general. While angels take people's prayers and the wishes of their hearts to God, the unicorns, working at a soul level, take the soul longing of the individuals to Creator and enable great visions to be fulfilled. Sometimes those longings are like a flicker of a candle, but the unicorns see them and fan them with their breath to try to ignite the sparks into flames. In this way, the aims and aspirations of some of the greatest people have been brought forward. Could that be you? Sometimes, while people are in their physical bodies, they're hardly aware of the dreams their souls aspire to or the extraordinary opportunities open to them. They're literally sleepwalking through their lives. A unicorn will occasionally visit such a person in his dreams and try to wake him up. When they succeed, that individual's life will change overnight. One of the greatest gifts you can have in this life is to connect with your magnificent unicorn. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing Thursday night. So the unicorns have a little exercise for you. They have a question. If you could do something monumental in your life that would help the world, would you do it? If you knew you could do it, what would be the first step? How could you take just that one small step? Think about that. Think about if you could do something huge to help yourself and the world, what might it be? And what might the first step of that be? And how can you take that first step? When you get clear on that, ask the unicorns to come in and support you and to help you and show you the way. Because it's interesting. We're working with this unicorn energy. It's coming in so powerfully right now. It's available to everyone. So let's take the time and learn about them. Let's learn about the unicorns. Let's learn about what they have for us. They're not here just because they enjoy playing around, although they do enjoy playing around. But they're here to help us. They're here to be a part of us. They are a part of the great matrix of love and light that is the creator matrix. So what do you guys think? Hello and welcome to everybody who is here. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for saying hello. So what do you guys think about unicorns? Before we get started into the readings, how many of you guys either have met a unicorn, maybe work with unicorns, or if you're interested in working with unicorns? Because unicorn iconography is everywhere. And really when the unicorns first came back into my life, they came back in because I was over in England and I started noticing unicorns everywhere. I was like, whoa, what's going on? And it's unicorns are woven into the history of England, but especially of Scotland. The unicorn is the Scotland's animal, their power animal, whatever, their mascot animal. And I was like, oh my gosh, how cool is this? So when I came home, I kind of started looking into it. It's like, why are they there? Were they ever real? At that time, I never realized that they have actually been real animals. There have been real animals. Now, scientists have tried to say, no, it was a rhinoceros. I'm sorry. There's a big difference between a beautiful horse with a horn and a rhinoceros. How can that be? It's like, no. Because there are drawings, there's cave drawings in France that has a whole bunch of animals and herds. And you can tell there's like cows, there's like bull-like creatures, there's creatures with forward-facing horns that I believe are called aurochs, or they're not water buffalo, I think they're aurochs. And then there's horses that have one horn sticking out of their forehead. And if I'm not mistaken, these cave drawings are like 50,000 years old. I'm not buying it when scientists try to act like, no, that was no big deal. They were real because we have proof and drawings that they were. And there's also some beautiful ancient tapestries that are that were found in Scotland. I believe in the Stirling Castle in Scotland. And they're now at the Met Museum in New York in Manhattan. But they clearly depict unicorns in all these different kind of scenes. And there's other animals, there's cows, there's bulls, there's horses there, and it's clearly a horse with a horn. And so I think it's really important that we, honor science, but understand that there's limitation within that. I'm with all the studies and research that I've done, unicorns have existed. In my inner world, I know that unicorns exist in the other realms because I've worked with them. I've had them visit me. I've been woken up at night with them prodding me with their horn, trying to get me to wake up and start working with them, start talking about them like we're doing now, so that more and more people will understand that, you guys, we are swimming in this sea of amazingness, and we've been blocked off from it. We've been put into almost like a cage kind of a thing where we're not allowed to see beyond. And it's programming, and it happens over time. It happens over time, but getting back to understanding that we are so much more than we've ever thought we are. We have so much more within us. And when we get back into getting in touch with who we are within, the amazing kaleidoscope, that's Archangel Michael's word, the amazing kaleidoscope of who we are and what we have around us begins to open up. But it starts inside. We have to connect up inside. So I hope you guys, oh, hey, Araceli. Cool, Katrina. I'm glad you're working with them. Oh, interested in working with them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on Thursday. I'm not kidding you. Get if you go to my website, micheleamburgey.com, and go to the Conscious Living Academy, hit the calendar there. And actually, I'll stick it in here right now. You can sign up. It's $44. Amburgey. Oh, the name. Calendar. Go to my calendar. It'll be right there on the calendar. Click on it. It'll take you to how you register for that and come and play. So super fun. So let's see who else. Wow, we got a bunch of peeps here. Right on. Right on. Katrina. We got Araceli is here. So nice to see you, hon. Yeah, 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 yeah. Anybody else, Charlene? Are you interested or do you work with unicorns at all? Is this something that you've played with before? I love to find out. Laura too, and Katrina too. It's like, are you guys into the unicorn thing? Is it something that floats your boat? You know, I meant to pull it up here. I was going to show you when my granddaughter was, I don't know, like 2. I was at Ralph's or something, and it was just after Valentine's Day, and they had these 2 huge, like they stood like, I don't know, 2 feet tall and they're 4 or 5 feet long, stuffed pink unicorns that were so soft to the touch, that I was just like, oh my gosh, I had them in my cart and I was just laying on them. And when I got them in the car, I had my granddaughter in the car, I had groceries, I had stuff in the car. And so I thought it would be funny to stick them out my sunroof. So I put these 2 huge unicorns, opened up my sunroof, had the unicorns and closed it enough so it kind of locked them in there, and drove home with these unicorns like hanging out my sunroof. And the looks on people's faces, it was absolutely hilarious. And so I have some pictures of once I got home, I took some pictures in the garage. But it was, it's so fun. And that's what really, between the England thing and the research I was doing and then finding those unicorns and just bringing them into my life and opening that up, they have been such a huge part of it. They blessed my granddaughter too, who loves it. She loves to meditate. She gets in a mood or she needs some quiet time. She gets over there and sits and and always has her unicorns. And so it's so cool. And teach our children about the unicorns too. I love working with the children, and they're so open, and teaching them about these magical creatures is really important. Our kids are having a tough time right now. There's a lot of weirdness around our children, and it's concerning, and we need to bring the love and the light and the joy and the unicorn energy to our kids too. Charlene is saying, I never had it. I would love to take your class. You got a house full. I know. It's that time of year, isn't it? I know it's exciting. We've got graduations and we've got weddings, and people going on vacation and all kinds of fun stuff. It's that time of year. But also, Charlene, just keep in mind that they will be available. All these classes that I'm doing this month will be available over on Conscious Living once it goes live in July. And so there'll be the recording of the classes will be over there. So if you guys want to do it, you can. And the recordings will be a little bit less expensive than the live class. So that's always fun. And so we're going to be using unicorn cards for the readings today. But I also got a new deck and I want to play with you. Yeah, Charlene, yeah, because that's one of the reasons why I just decided I have to have this, what I'm calling my academy, so they can have stuff available for you guys. Because I love doing classes live. I mean, that's always the funnest when you can be there. But not everybody can do that. I know a lot of times I can't. And the class is at a certain time. Maybe you can't make it at that time. And so I just decided, probably like about 3 years ago, right before the whole pandemic thing hit, that I was going to record these things and have them available. So talk about listening to your spirit guides, huh? I think I've told you guys before. I'm going to say it again. Beginning of 2019, literally January 1st, 2019, I woke up in the morning and I believe it was Archangel Michael said to me, give a man a fish and you feed them for a day. Teach a man to fish. You feed them for a lifetime. Get your stuff online now, figure it out, and start teaching these people how to fish. And so it was so cool because I actually listened instead of arguing like I normally do, right? And so I was got a little bit ahead of the game, and I'm really glad I am. The technology thing was crazy, but check these new cards out, guys. They're Kyle Gray Gateway of Light. Oh, I know they're kind of backwards, aren't they? Gateway of Light activation cards. And they're gorgeous. And they're beautiful. So I'm going to use these. I'm going to use these cards as the main guide, and then we'll pull some unicorn cards in. So these cards are so awesome. All right. So Madison, is there anything I need to hear? Madison? Okay. Probably. What would you like to ask? Okay, you guys, Archangel Michael is the ruler of these readings, and he says, I'll answer your simple questions. You want a card? We'll give you one. He says, but you're here because there's something within you that wants to ask a question. And he says, be brave, be bold, and ask the question that's burning in your heart so that I can answer it. And then he goes, and go. So he understands, he knows kind of what's going on, but he can't answer unless you ask because of the free will thing. It's like they can't come and help us until we ask them to come help us. So Madison, I will pull you a card. But remember, we're here to answer your burning questions. That's why we're here. There's a million psychics out there that'll pull cards for you. This is the real deal. You were talking with Archangel Michael through me. He is here with you. Don't waste it. Ooh, don't waste it. Don't waste it. So, Madison, Seraphim's Gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. Madison, I feel like it's time for you to start speaking what you've not been speaking. And maybe that's why Archangel Michael was coming through with you. Like ask the question that you want. And I know it's hard, because if you have a lot of questions, you need to get a reading. That's a more full and really almost kind of responsible way of doing it. I do this just to kind of be here to do little one-offs and help you guys along the way. But really, when you have important life questions, get a reading, invest in yourself. It's so important. And I'm going to tell you a secret. Go over to my now don't tell anybody, right? Don't tell anybody. Go over to my website, get on my email list. You get discounts. Don't tell anybody. It's for you guys. But get your butts over there. Tell your friends and family. But that's it. Don't tell anybody else. So get over there. Get on my email list. Get your discounts. The discount codes come out at the beginning of every month. And they vary from time to time. I give a little bit bigger discount. If there's something like cool, like Mother's Day, we had a big discount. So make sure that You're getting over there and getting on the email list. So, Madison, there is something about you. It's time to open up your voice. It's time to speak what you know. You are smart. You are also, you have a lot in you that needs to come out and be shared. And Archangel Michael is saying, please start using your voice. And he's laughing. He goes, inside voice. Use your inside voice. And then also for you, Madison, is soul star activation, fulfilling soul contracts. Okay. So what this is telling me too is that there's something about your soul contract, about why you're here this lifetime, is about speaking your truth, about getting this out. I almost want to say it's not like getting out there and standing up for something. It's really more speaking your wisdom. It's not it's a very feminine kind of a thing. It's like, you got a lot of wisdom that needs to start coming out. That needs to start coming out from you. Also, this card, this soul star activation, check this out. It's got the Merkaba, and there's also got, I believe that is Horus. And so this also points to the mystery schools of Egypt, the ancient wisdom, alignment to the Sirius or Syrian star system, the Great Pyramids. I even want to say the Sphinx. There's some kind of connection for you. This is initiation. Initiation is you go through some hard shit to get to the next level. And I'm feeling like that. I'm feeling, actually, Madison, that you've been through some initiatory stuff and you're ready to start speaking your voice. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. That's so cool. And let's see, we got Katrina next. Katrina's saying, I've been trying to direct my focus on my purpose, but I'm having such a hard time. Yeah, it is. And here's the thing. The soul purpose isn't just like something that we do. It's something that we become. It's from the soul. It's not like, okay, my soul purpose is I'm going to go feed the hungry on Sundays. That's not a soul purpose. That's a symptom of a soul purpose, right? But a soul purpose is something that you become. So, Katrina, as you're trying really hard to focus into your purpose, why don't you allow your purpose to rise up from within? Because it's part of who you are. It's already a part of who you are. Allow your purpose to rise up from within. That might feel a little bit better because you don't have to make it happen. It's already part of you. It's already who you are. It's already who you are. So Katrina, boop, boop. Where's my little. So Katrina, the unicorns want to give you a card. And they're saying the freedom of truth. Communicate honestly. Be who you truly are. So Katrina, don't try, just be. There is no try. What is that? Do or do not, there is no try. I want to change that to be who you are. You don't have to try. Just let it be who you are. Let it be who you are. Get the mind out of it, get into the heart, spend your time there. I hope that helps. Yeah. Ooh. And they want to do another one. Ascension lift. Once you do this, once you let go of trying and just let yourself be who you are and let the impetus, the inspiration rise up from within, you get an ascension lift. Prepare for rapid spiritual growth and be ready for opportunities. So this is really what it's about, guy. It's about finding your zone within. And you do that just by spending quiet meditation time with yourself. Go sit out, as the sun is rising or setting, pet your cat. It's really the super simple things in life that bring about this connection. So I hope that helps, Katrina. Yeah, because, I know I do that too. I'm always trying. I'm trying. And I'm glad you asked that, because that makes me feel like, okay, I can relax too. So many of us are here and we feel that. It's like we're here during a very important time for very important reasons. And I'm trying so hard. And it's not always, Archangel Michael goes, it's not always that big of a deal. It's a huge deal. But our part of it isn't always a big deal. It's just allowing it to be what it is, allowing us to be who we are without all the other things that distract us and keep us away and people's expectations and all that nonsense. It's who you are, not what you need to do. So I hope that helps. Madison, are you on the right track? Yeah, you are. Meditation. Yep. Barbie. Hello, Barbie. What do I most need to know? Okay, Kyle Gray cards want to come through for you. Doop, doop, doop. I know my camera wiggles a little bit when I'm doing my cards. Oh, dude. Okay, so Barbie. Chamber of the Violet Flame, karmic release, radical transformation. Okay, so I'm going to give you this card first. We're going to have a couple of cards following. So again, it's resorting back to that violet flame. Archangel Michael is saying, not only does he want you to be violet flaming your chakras and energy fields, he's going morning, noon, and night. He wants you to begin to visualize it and accept it as a part of your energy field at all times. And he's saying this, and this is for all of you guys. The violet flame of limitless transmutation is the presence of God. And whatever greatness that you are able to use, where God is creator, universal mind, source, the all that is, eternal loving presence, whatever word you're using, it is God. And we've lost our connection to God through all the programming and nonsense at this little cage paradigm that we've been living in. This is going to set us free. So the more we visualize, allow this to be around and acknowledge it as a part of who we are. Katrina, remember being who you are. This is for you too. Working with this violet flame is huge right now. And then Barbie, this is for you too. Another, it's karmic release, ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage and setting boundaries. And I'm feeling like it's maybe even ancestral boundaries, maybe not people here right now ancestrally, but almost like setting boundaries with your ancestors on the other side. Like, I've carried the ancestral lineage long enough. It's not only my responsibility to clear, I'm clearing what is mine and I'm letting it go to you guys. And then your next one is look for the Akashic stargates, align with purpose. There's a crossroads now, but in that crossroad, there's no wrong path. Okay, Barbie, isn't that cool? So you are it's like you're stepping off of a really big, long passage of working so hard, Barbie. And now it's like, use the tools, use that violet flame, get her done. And Archangel Michael is saying, he's saying you're 75% there. It's just this last little bit. It's just this last little bit. And so many of us have it. I do. I'm still doing ancestral and incarnational clearing, child wound healing, all that kind of stuff. Still, we all are. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, well, I did that, back in 2002. It's like, no, it's the onion thing. It's like peel and then another layer, because these things that we go through filter into everything else. It's not like this happened and it's encapsulated in one part of the onion, right? It infiltrates the entire onion. It's a part of everything. And so as we clear that from all the parts of the onion, you cute little onions, you. And so that's kind of a way to put it that kind of makes sense, huh? Hi, Rosie. All right, let's see. Laura, like a card or cards. I've been hearing a song I've been hearing song, go back to school. Is like college or other study. Is this a message to adhere to? Okay, so I am unicorns. What to come in with that? Oh, cool, Madison. I'm glad that makes sense. I'm glad that makes sense. So, Laura, going back to school, study. What is this? Ooh, I'm getting chills. Okay, you know what, Laura? Okay, one of the things you're getting is oh, and that's what I thought it was going to be. One of the things I'm getting is right now, Laura, for you, a little bit of rust is in order for you. But here's the first card, you guys: divine potentials, like fulfilling your destiny, being all that you can be. Okay, so your question that you're asking is about your divine potential. It's about your soul contract, divine potential, kind of what you're here to do, right? And so it's saying study. It's saying, is it school? Is it going back to school? I got immediately, not formally, right? Like, do you need to go back and get your master's degree? No. Do you need to complete your PhD? No, that's not the kind of education that they're talking about. Right now, they want you to nurture yourself, relax, find your peaceful oasis. If you can take a vacation, next 6 weeks is kind of what this is talking to you about. It's really like, take a vacay. And if you can't go to Hawaii or France or, you know, Italy or wherever you like to go, make a vacay in your home. Make it a, get your patio all cleaned up and pretty and put some lights up there and some foofy stuff in, and get out and have a vacay in your home. But here's the one that this is what I was getting: access your gifts, explore your treasure chest, and accept who you truly are. Laura, I feel like it's not that you need to learn anything new. It's that you have a whole bunch of knowledge and wisdom and you need to bring it up and get it out. Maybe start journaling, maybe geared towards maybe writing some blogs, maybe even a book. I know that's a big task, but you've got a lot of wisdom. You don't need to learn anything else. Not right now. Right now you're supposed to be resting, but part of this resting is let your own wisdom come up. You got a lot. You got a lot. And it's not just from this lifetime. Okay, you got a lot. So I hope that helped you. Very cool. Rosie. Whoops, let's get up here. Rosie, if there's time. Whoop. All righty. And also remember, guys, those of you that are getting on new, remember, if you ask the question you really want to ask, you're going to get the answer to what you really want to know. If you ask something wide open and kind of, Archangel Michael is like, yeah, we'll give you a card. But he's challenging you guys. Ask me. He's like, ask me what you really want me to know. So this is for Rosie. Connecting to the earth, connecting to inner earth. Oh, that's super cool. So this is the Kyle Gray cards. And this is, so Rosie, this is for you, connecting to inner earth, working on your root chakra, strength and security, and clearing your foundation. There's some work that I do, and it's pretty simple, but spend a little extra time, Rosie, clearing your root chakra. Cut cords, bring that violet flame. Your root chakra is your foundation. Everything grows from the root chakra. Okay. So your root chakra needs to be really, really strong. And they tend to get kind of blown out when we have a lot of gnarly stuff happening. Our foundation, our belief in ourselves, our self-esteem, our feeling safety in our world. These last couple of years we've been through, I don't think anybody really feels safe in this world anymore. And that's a root chakra thing. And so it's really important that you start really connecting to Mother Earth to strengthen your root chakra, strengthen your foundation. Don't even think of it as a chakra. Think of it as a foundation that you're building your new earth on. Excuse me, my nose is tickling. And then your next card is Merkaba activation. Use the Merkaba, transcendence, ascension. You are rising up. And let me tell you, we need to be connected to Mother Earth in order to ascend. Okay, there's a lot of people that just like want out of their body. And that's not the way to do it, because what'll happen is we're going to get out of the body and the body's going to go boink, and you're going to basically die. And we don't want to do that. We want to, and I don't mean to say you're going to die, but a lot of people leave their body and then they just don't come back. And the ascension that we're trying to accomplish now is the ascension into the fifth dimension and higher. And so we need our bodies, and we need our bodies to be healthy and connected to Mother Earth. So Merkaba, do your Merkaba work, honey. If you don't know anything about this, I do a Merkaba prayer in all the stuff that I do. Trying to think, I need to get it recorded. I'll record one here soon. But learn about the Merkaba, learn about what that's about. And one of the best ways to do that is with Drunvalo Melchizedek. He's the Merkaba king. And he's got a wonderful meditation. I think it's still on YouTube that you can go listen to. So I hope that helps you. All right. So, Araceli, what to do for my health? One of the first things I got Araceli is go back to the old ways. Go back to the old ways. So I'm not sure what that is. Connecting with Mother Earth again. Connecting with Mother Earth. Remember that you are the Holy Grail. Araceli, part of what's happening with your health also is moving energy and moving the body. It's like what I'm feeling is like you're doing your prayer meditations, you're doing the work now, because we're moving into these higher and higher and higher frequencies. We have to be concentrating on moving the energy, right? And that's part of what like the Kundalini work and all that kind of stuff is moving that energy, getting it moving, because we build it up, but we need it to move. And so Araceli, that's what I'm getting really, really strong. And this card, I love this for you. It's the card of the Holy Grail. It's like you are the Holy Grail. All of us are the Holy Grail. We are the Grail that contains the essence of God. That's what that light in the Grail is. We are the Holy Grail. And to remember that, and to know that we are the ever abundant, ever flowing, ever present, ever powerful presence of God. And I don't know if that helps you, Araceli, but take it in and marinate on it, and it'll make more sense to you. And then you've got Seraphim Gateway coming too. So it's angelic attunements, divine support, and voice activation. So it's speaking your truth with kindness and love. And also you might want to start singing, humming, toning, the toning that we do that I share with you guys sometimes when we can do some healing is so healing. Even just doing Om and do it 3 times, focusing on each chakra will do amazing. You can do just a little like, make a sound. Araceli, I think that your voice needs to wake up and start doing a little bit of sound work. And next month, I'm going to be working on our classes on Thursday are going to be working around learning how to open your voice, open the light language, open the toning and the sound and everything. So that's for you. So I hope that helps, Araceli. Barbie, oh, you're welcome, sweetheart. Very good. Yeah, Charlene saying I definitely need a career change. Yeah. Well, and here's the thing, Charlene. Don't focus on the when or the where. Focus on staying in touch with yourself. Focus on meditation. Focus on what your inner world is saying, even if it has nothing to do with what you want to know right now. Just get in there and let it flow. Let it guide you and write it down. Journaling is awesome. Because I feel like you're like at this turning point and you'll find it. And the hard thing is, as being a psychic, so many of the people that I talk to is like they want to know their soul purpose, but only you can really know what it is. I can take you through the processes and stuff, but only you and your soul know what that really is. But when you find it, when you find that sweet spot, it's like a bang. And that's what my coaching programs are about too, is really help you find that sweet spot. But it begins with going within and spending a lot of time in the inner realms, in the meditation, really being focused on finding you in your very deepest. And you're going to find yourself and be like, woo, I found it. And then there's even more. And it's really wonderful. But you're right there. You're right there at the edge. So you're not like, it's not like far away. Just make that kind of like your focus. Yeah. And Laura, that the same goes for you too. You got to get in and start listening to yourself. Here's the thing. Oh my God, Archangel Michael. Nobody's going to listen to you until you listen to yourself. Because that was for me too. Ow. Nobody's going to listen until you listen to yourself. So get in there and start listening to yourself and start realizing how freaking amazing you are and how wise you are and how much you really do know. It's not on the tip of your tongue because it is kept deep inside in the secret treasures of your heart and soul. So go in there, find the treasures, open those treasure box up and start letting it out. How's that? That is beautiful. That is so cool. That is so cool. Christy, yay. Ooh, good question, Christy. Let me see who wants to. Oh, and also, Christy, I have activated the membership portal on my website again if you want to get started with that. And if you want to do that, super cool. And then as we make the transition, we'll transition you over there. I don't think you guys will have to do anything. So Christy wants to know if there is, I'm getting chills. Okay, first of all, Christy, I want to tell you, yes. To get more information on that, yeah, these cards want to talk to you. I've got the wrong cards in the wrong boxes. Yeah, the Kyle Gray Gateway of Light cards. Yeah, you know what? There's three basic things that we all struggle with: money, love. What's the third one? Oh, health. Money, love, and health. Money, love, and health. So, Christy. Oh, interesting. Okay, Christy, this is really good. Okay, the first card you have here is called the Stargate activation card, and it says that your wounds have healed. You've healed from all of this. You're right now you're recharging, you're getting yourself ready to go. And then the Pleiadian activation card says coming in together, harmony in the heavens, resolution, it's starting to happen. So, yes, there is going to be a companion in the future. Absolutely. And when I read that from you, I got a yes just right in my ear. But I always want to pull the cards and have the cards kind of prove what pops up. Because I know you guys don't want my opinion. You want to listen to the angels. You want to hear those angel voices coming out of my mouth. Do you hear the angels coming out of my mouth? So isn't that cool? Pleiadian activation. Also, what is your association with the Pleiadian realms too, Christy? Might be worth looking into. Oh, Linda, you know what? Well, here's the thing. The screen addiction is created for that very purpose, to keep us from getting into, and you're welcome, honey, getting into our inner realms and spending time there, because the other whatevers know that that's where our power is. And so everything in their power to keep us distracted, keep us finding easy ways to find kind of like satisfaction, such as food, fast food, food full of chemicals that keep us addicted, screen time, TV, Netflix, all that stuff. I mean, Netflix is a cornucopia of whatever the heck you want, and I'm guilty. You know, I get done at the end of the day, I've been working with people for 10, 12 hours, and I just want to zone out, and watching a nice romantic comedy or something fun is great. But I'm getting more and more messages from Archangel Michael and just coming in as it's almost like we need to really take a vacation from that too. And what it is stop it, turn it off. Archangel Michael just said, unplug your TV, you know, and when I heard that in my voice, Lyndon, I went, no, oh crap. It's exactly what I need to do. Just because I had that response is like, oh my God, okay, fine, fine. But yeah, it really is a decision, and it is an addiction. It is an addiction, sitting in front of the screens, even this right here, guys. And you know, this is my heart and joy, but this is what I do for a living. You know, I am here talking to you guys so that one or two of you might want to come get a reading or get a healing or something, and so I could pay my bills. Even though I love doing this with you guys, but that's, you know, that's why we do this. And it's getting away from that. And you know what, something I'm going to share with you, Linda. Sometimes when I get up in the middle of the night and have to use the restroom, you know, I'm an older gal and that happens. And you know, sometimes when I come back to bed, I grab my phone and start flipping through the phone. TikTok, you know, YouTube. I do. I'm so guilty. And last night I started doing it and I went, no, put the frickin' phone down. And I put the phone down. I sat there for easily 15 minutes going, oh, but I wonder how much it would cost to ship this. I have this thing that I want to ship to a friend. And I'm like, wonder how much it would cost. Well, I wonder if I did. And I went to go grab the phone again, right? Oh, I wonder if I just, and I'm like, oh my God. And my brain is sitting there trying to convince me to get on the phone because I have these important questions that need to be asked at 3 o'clock in the morning. And so it's like, it's a thing. It's a thing. And so it really takes us being disciplined and going, no. And it's weird because I turned TV off. I actually turned internet off for 3 days last Christmas. It was amazing how much time I had with just doing that. No phone, no computer, no iPad, no TV. All of a sudden, I had all this time and it was scary and it was uncomfortable, but I did it. And after those 3 days, when it was like, oh, awesome, I can go watch Netflix, I turned it on. It was like, ugh. Get on the computer, go FaceTime or Facebook. Ew. Get on the phone. Oh, boring. So it's breaking that addiction. It's like any other kind of addiction. Any other kind of addiction. So I hope that this inspires you, Linda, to know that you're not alone, that we're doing it. I do it. I get caught in it. And that together we can all support each other, you know, and to get out of that. And part of it is, you know, this is how we connect, but we can limit that. You know, we can be responsible with, you know, not getting on. And I'm on TikTok now too. Oh my God, that's a whole world. Those cowboys. What's up that? I had to get out of that too. I was like, oh my God, there's all these cute cowboys. And all of a sudden I realized, oh, wait a minute, this might be like a whole gigolo thing going on. It's like, oh, back out, back out. But yeah, super good. Oh, good, Charlene. You are welcome. Booty, wonderful. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's the deal. You're in the wrong place to be asking those questions, Pooty. This is not what this is about. And it is rude for you to come in and do this shit. So get out. All right. So, Catherine, having severe insomnia. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Catherine, let me pull some cards for you. Oh, Linda, time has speeded up. Absolutely. Absolutely. I cannot get half of this stuff done in a day that I used to. It's crazy. Catherine's having severe insomnia. What is going on? Yeah, one of the things, you're going to laugh. Don't get mad at me when this card comes up. Okay, so the first card, oh, Catherine, the first card that popped up was let go of stress. I'll tell you what, I have trouble with sleeping too sometimes. I'm going to tell you a little secret is I take probiotics at night before I go to bed. I have found that it does something I think they said it has something to do with the serotonin or releasing natural serotonin or melatonin or one of those things that help you sleep deeper. So I'm just going to give you that. But I want to say I am not a doctor. I do not prescribe, heal, treat, or anything. Check with your professional healthcare provider. But that is just what I do that I found to help. But Catherine, let go of stress. Let go of stress. And again, meditating before you go to bed, listening to on YouTube, get on YouTube and put some guided meditations on there. Download the guided meditation I have on my website. Get something that will occupy your mind and help you to relax your body and relax your mind. So let go of the stress. Don't take on other people's stress. And that's easier said than done. And I know. I know. I know. It's hard. It's hard. We all have it, and we have extra stress, but there comes a time when you just say no. It's like, "No, I cannot take on any more of your crap." And it feels selfish and it feels uncomfortable and other people get mad. But we need to be willing to do that because after other people get mad for us not carrying their burdens that they won't deal with, they respect us more. Just a little thing. So finish what you've started is the next card for you, Catherine. You've started something important. Now it's time to complete it. So, Catherine, one of your things that will help you is to start tying up loose ends that you've got hanging out there. Even just do like one a week, or make yourself a list. I'm a Virgo, so I love lists. Make yourself a list of things that are left incomplete and check one off once a week, once a month, whatever works for you. But when you do that, you also can show yourself that you're getting things taken care of, and that relieves stress too. And then the next one is practice, 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 practice. Best way to be good at a skill is to practice. And so, Catherine, I almost feel like deep meditation, breath work, doing some deep meditation that really takes you into that quiet space and letting you be there would be very helpful. This practice card is telling me that you're probably going to have to practice with it for a bit before you get like adept at it and it gets to where you're sleeping every single night really good. But start now. Start now. Also, I'm being told that there's something you're eating or drinking too close to bedtime that is kind of hindering too. Um, Sometimes we have, a cup of tea or a little snacky at night. And pay attention to what that is. Little snackies at night that are more conducive to sleeping is sometimes like yogurt, probiotics, right? Kefir, probiotics, things that calm the body. So I hope that helps, Catherine, because I know, oh God, I went one time 4 days and did not sleep a wink, and that's crazy making. That's crazy making. So I hope that this helps you. Yeah, and Linda, time is speeded up. It really has. I used to be able to get so much done. And like right now, it's 5 o'clock. And I got most of the stuff on my list done, but my list has become less because I know I can't get everything done. And, I have so much to do. I record shows and I record this, which I love. I have classes that I have to prepare for. I work with clients. I do some voice acting stuff. I'm reading books. Um, and it's like the time is just gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. So it's speeded up. But you know what? Everything that is happening in perfect divine order. Holding your space as the magnificent being that you are, and knowing that you were part of a greater plan. You were part of a greater vision, that you are not stuck in this little tiny little bleed that we're going through right now, that you are greater than that. I almost want to tell you guys, here's a challenge. Picture all the troubles that you have inside a little ball. I'm picturing like a green ball, like a lime green ball, right? And put everything that worries you in that ball. Put that in the ball, in the ball, in the ball. All your stress, all your worries, all the nonsense, all the TV, all the crap that's going on. And put that in the ball. And then put the ball in front of you, see it in front of you, and then expand out into the greatness that you are as a being of the universe that is as big as the universe. And then take a look at that ball. And you'll notice that that ball looks really tiny and insignificant when you give yourself permission to expand out into who you truly are. It's huge. You are so much more than every single trouble, wound, chaos, mayhem that you've had in this lifetime or any other. You are bigger than that. You are more than that. And we've got to start breaking the programming that we are limited, that we are small, insignificant. There's nothing you can do about it, because that is a lie. You are everything, and you have all the power to do something about it. It's just getting this guy in gear and getting disciplined. Like mind, you're going to do what I say. Ego, you're not going to fight me. And really kind of get into teacher mode, right? Mom mode, teacher mode. It's a great way to start. So I hope you guys all have a great week. We will see you here at Spiritual Chit Chat next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. is meditation. Thursday night is the unicorn class. We also have New Earth Rising is coming up. My other YouTube channel that I have with Sharon Sananda. And we're going to talk about orbs on Thursday. And then the following week, we're going to be doing a world meditation. So I'll keep you guys advised about that. Again, on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. If you want to get on my email list, get some discounts, get some information about cool stuff that's coming out, go over, just pop on my website. It's one of those annoying boxes that's like, sign up now. Get on there and start getting in on the goodies. And then the membership's coming too, so you find out about that. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a great week and a great weekend. It's summer. Let's party. Ow. A million I love yous. I love you guys. Bye-bye.